You breaking the check with no arms.
Right. I'm tired of ripping pockets.
Every time you get up.
Every time I get up, that's why I gotta take keys and phones out of my pocket.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
He's good then in this one.
Yeah,
They go down. They roll.
But look out, you got room.
He said you got a lot of room.
He can turn around in his chair. If I stand up, the chair standing with me. But let's go on with the show. Let's go.
That's what you call a city.
This was on the air. I'm sorry. May the Lord watch between me and thee. So they had bloopers on podcast.
Bloopers.
We signed off yet? Do it again. I'm sorry, I'm new to this radio stuff. It's normally something blinks. Ain't nothing blinking here. My glaucoma. Come on, sound off, man. I don't want nobody to know how I really am.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too. Underground Gospel Radio.
Here we go. Yo, what's going on? We back in the underground.
Back in the underground. Yes, sir.
Listen, this is where it's going down, man. I'm happy to see y'all, man.
I'm happy to be seen.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, indeed.
I see you.
Okay, here we go. But yes, listen, man, I'm happy to see y'all, man. How y'all been doing all week?
Oh,
Y'all
man.
been good?
Man, it's been good.
Listen, I went to your event, man. That you did good, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. That was actually awesome.
I move around a lot.
Yes, you do. Hey, no, big win. Hey, listen, he was hot stepping.
Yeah, I was hula hoop.
Yeah.
I got home. I sat on the couch. Then I said, let me go get me some soda. I got every bone in my body.
But you did good, though.
I had a ball, man.
Now, see, you moved a lot more than I thought you could move, though. You did. You did.
That was a low blow.
No, for real.
I do that, and I do it all the time. A lot of people, man, when they come see me at the Bond in the theater, I tap dance and all that.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and that hurts afterwards. Everybody know me,
Right.
yeah.
But you really gave them a show, though. That was really.
I gave him straight 55 minutes.
Yes.
As we say, flat
Non-stop.
Non-stop. Yeah.
Non-stop. Listen.
And then when I was telling you before, you didn't hear me huffing and puffing, breathing, nothing.
Right. Nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Singing.
really was singing, dancing. I mean,
I even modeled.
yeah.
What? I did a 300 plus show.
For the 300 plus.
300 plus. You too can be a runway model. We just call it a highway model. Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, it was nice,
Same
man.
crew will be in Lancaster, South Carolina Saturday.
Oh, absolutely.
In his hometown. And that's a big fella.
Yeah.
He was funny.
Yeah, he was funny, though.
After why he sit down and finish.
Yeah. He want to sit down.
Counted. For him to sit down and do the rest of his act.
Oh my God.
And he should sit down and act like he in a car telling jokes. But he just sits down.
Yeah.
Whoever's in the back. Just listen real good. He came right out and said, "Hey, I ain't give y'all the big win."
Yeah, he did.
I
He
ain't
did.
walking around.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he sure did.
funny.
I was like, but it was funny though. It was funny.
Awesome, man. I hate I missed it, man. That night, man, my wife, she got baptized.
Yeah, man.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was...
That's a better event.
Yes, that is. Actually,
all I'm saying, we've been waiting 3 years for that to get done.
That's what's up.
And my pastor that passed away earlier this year, he was, of course, was supposed to do it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he came back to baptize.
Hey,
I was going to say I shouldn't have been telling jokes that day. I should go see him.
his name was Stephen.
oh, listen out. It ain't me. It ain't me.
Man,
Turn my mic off.
yeah, that was great, man. To see that opportunity, she took that opportunity that a lot of people these days are scared to do and be unashamed about it and publicly let people know that she does profess Christ, man. And shoot, right after that, man, a lot of attacks have even come from that. But I believe she's going to be a testimony even more than she even knows.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout out to my wife, Karen McNeil. Love you, man.
Yeah.
God bless you.
It's always a blessing, man. It's always a blessing. But we're gonna get this thing rolling, man. We're gonna dive right on in, man. We're gonna dive right on in.
Yeah.
Listen, man, before we get started, go ahead and click like and share. Go ahead and get your brothers,
That's
your
right.
nephews, your neighbors, everybody. Get them on
Facebook,
in.
TikTok, Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah. Get 'em-
Everybody that can hula hoop. Yes. I need you. Everybody that can hula hoop and double dutch.
and double dutch.
Yeah, I'm still amazed at you.
Yeah.
I'm a hater. But come on in. I used to do all that, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
We ain't gonna talk about
Keep going on with it.
All right, we gonna keep going.
On about
We gonna go ahead and keep it rolling.
Precious memories.
We gonna keep it rolling, man. We gonna keep it rolling, man.
Jesus.
Don't slow down. We got a good topic.
We got a good topic
Yeah.
today, man. Listen, I'm ready for it. I'm definitely ready for it. Cause I'm your boy, Sevlis the artist. I'm your brother. I'm your nephew. I'm your cousin. But I ain't your daddy.
And it's your little brother Heathen. I'm leaking because Jesus is the reason.
I'm Big Win, the ultimate entertainer. But sometimes you might have to turn my mic off.
Turn his mic off.
Turn
Turn it off. But yeah, listen, because we know Jesus is outside. Because the word is going up and it's coming down in the underground. Listen,
Facts.
I'm telling you this. I'm happy about this topic, man. Listen, I was listen. It hit me in the bathroom again.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
it seems like that, God hits you, man, when you're most vulnerable.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's what he wants you.
We're not having this.
I mean, in the bathroom,
Some conversations,
the kitchen.
We are not having this conversation.
Hey, the other night I called Steve.
Turn my mic.
The other night I called Steve. God gave me a revelation while I was on the toilet. I call it holy crap.
We finna we finna keep it going because I already see his face. He ready to go in. He ready to go in. Listen, we finna go ahead and continue with this topic, man. We got a great, crazy.
Everybody out there looking right now saying, I hope he don't say nothing. Because they don't want to visualize me. I know, y'all. I don't have no mirrors in my community. One day I'll tell y'all what happened when I went to visit somebody and they had mirrors all down to the floor. I held it. No, we're not talking about
No. But listen, we finna go ahead and.
Oh God! No, I need some kale Pepsi. I done made myself sick. Come on with the topic, y'all.
Listen, we finna bust you across the head with this topic, man. We finna get you.
Oh God!
Listen, now the topic for this week here, man. Listen, it's gonna touch everybody, and I already know it's gonna really minister
right.
to you, man. The new topic for this week is faith versus feelings. Faith versus feelings. Listen, that hits home because a lot of times, man. Listen, you are trapped in your feelings. True.
Yeah.
That really makes it hard for you to have faith.
It really
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand how prominent feelings are.
Oh, yeah.
And how important feelings are.
yeah.
And how, these feelings that you have can really rule your life.
Oh yeah, and how quickly you change your feelings.
Right.
And that's something that, some people, you don't realize how quickly you change your feelings until you get a certain age.
Right.
Or a certain point in your life.
Right.
Where some things, it just blows over your shoulder. After a while, man, it's certain things you can't get off your chest.
Yes.
You can't get it out.
Yeah.
And man, you can't shake it. Because you in your feelings.
You
I
in
mean,
your
when I used to hear
feelings.
the young people say, you in your feelings,
right.
or you being petty. No,
Right.
it's a change that
Yes.
happens.
It is.
Yes.
It's a change.
It
makes
can
you wonder.
affect your whole life and
yeah, it does.
destroy your whole life.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
I mean,
Right.
if you want to, Will Smith.
Yeah, it'll change you.
These things can
Get in
really.
your, it'll change you.
You gotta
Yeah.
watch your.
You
how
will
your
make some
feelings.
decisions based on assumptions.
Yes.
Cause you to get in your feelings. Not having self
Accusation.
Accusation.
No, actual not knowing yourself.
okay.
Actualization.
Actualization.
Right.
That's a good one.
You're right.
I like that.
Right.
And a lot of people don't want to dig in and say, "Hey, I ain't all that I."
That I was proclaimed to be.
Proclaimed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
But here's who I really am.
Exactly.
And I can deal with that. But man, you get in your feelings when people start noticing the real you also.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
Everything
true.
that you hide, see everything under them lashes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that fake baby hair and wig.
Yes, yeah.
Some people know you
Yeah. Yeah. So
without the
that's-
makeup. When I say makeup, I'm not talking about the real stuff. I'm
Right.
talking about the fake and social makeup.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But-
It's really damaging to your faith and your walk
Yeah,
with God.
yeah.
When your feelings can control you.
Yeah.
Because even and I'll put it out like this here. I put it out. A lot of people are church hurt because they've
Wow.
they've
I'm
gotten their
glad
feelings
you
hurt.
brought that up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all in their
Wow.
feelings because now what happened is that you become church hurt because your feelings became your God.
Right. That's true. You became your own idol.
Let me tell you something. Somebody put a post out early this morning. Why are people church hurt? And what is church hurt? And
Yeah.
I normally, I don't add, but I almost put a dissertation on there. And someone that I've known from Wells Memorial a long, long time ago, and I saw she put on there, I can't wait to hear the definitions. And it's so funny that you chose this topic. But when I said church hurt happens, it's because people who are in church who fail to realize that imperfect people are teaching and striving to
Yes,
be
yes.
a God that is perfect and
That's
a
right.
Savior that's perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you associate yourself with them and perfection and you see their imperfection, now you're hurt.
Right.
It's because you putting expectations,
Yeah, yeah.
your faith,
Yeah.
and then now your feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because what you thought this person should not ever do or say, they
Right.
did it.
That's what Steve has always told me. He said, bro, keep your expectations low on people.
Right.
Yeah.
And that
put 'em
sounds
up high,
like
you
bad
can be-
advice
To the norm.
to the norm, but it's
Yeah.
great advice.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
You
yes.
know, sometimes your parents will tell you, "Hey, I go out and meet friends, but be careful because they ain't no good." That
Yeah.
ain't really. That sounds like an oxymoron.
Right,
but
right,
it's
right.
the truth.
It's the
It
truth.
is.
Yeah,
That's right.
It
yeah,
is.
That's right.
yeah. Don't trust your first girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
fall in love because
Right.
that's
Yeah.
just practice. That's
Yeah.
bad. But it becomes the truth.
It becomes the truth.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's scary.
It is scary. And I think, right now, even in this topic, it's really scary that we have to really, pinpoint, with believers because they're already dealing with believing and trusting, God. But then now they're trying to, navigate with their feelings
Right.
and their faith in God.
Right.
And their faith to have God do what they would want God to do
Well,
in their life.
How do you separate it while you're in church? How do you separate it while you're in church?
Separate
Your faith
Your
and the
faith.
feelings.
and your feelings.
Man, that's
I mean,
Don't go off one what you see. Close your eyes. Because a lot of people get caught up in what they see. See, a lot of people get in their feelings from seeing that somebody else get in their feelings.
Yeah. My motto, I guess I say every time in the underground, we watch other people so much.
so
That's
much.
right.
Yeah.
That we have
yeah.
no idea who we are, what we are.
That's right. That's
and
right.
what we want.
Right.
Yeah.
But when I'm in church, in the building, how should I feel? Does faith have
From the
a
people?
feeling?
Oh, faith, no, faith don't
Faith
have,
doesn't-
faith is
faith-
uncomfortable.
just being there.
Faith is
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Faith is it?
Faith is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Faith ain't supposed to be comfortable. God don't work with you in comfort. God works with you in uncomfortable because He's the comforter. Why am I gonna be something why am I gonna put you in something that I already am? I'm gonna put you in the complete opposite
I want to believe.
to learn me.
I want to believe that faith doesn't have an ability to be comfortable or uncomfortable. Faith is like something that you would say. Faith is just is.
But you have to be uncomfortable to learn to discern. If that makes any sense, you have to be the Bible tell you to be balanced, have a balanced attitude. It tells you that so you can be able to discern better anything.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're able to be balanced and to be able to discern it, you're gonna be able to tell it in your peace, in that state. There's got to be some chaos going on.
Well,
He's got that. He's got to have that.
I think, you know, really
Faith.
with faith, you know, and I can really see that because a lot of times we only have faith in uncomfortable times.
Well,
Right.
see, that's why I say we also have faith at the wrong times. We wait on it, and this, that, and the other. but to me, I think that faith is an emotion, just like anything else, just like love.
Well, he said, "Wait on the Lord."
Yeah.
So you're in the presence of time. God said,
Right.
"Wait on Him." So you got to wait, but in the midst of that waiting, something always happens to try to give you that doubt, to try to even discourage you. And it don't got to be always the same way, but it happens differently at times,
Yeah.
so that we can become accustomed to having faith in that aspect in our life.
Now, the definition as a noun is complete trust or confidence in someone or something. And it says this restores one's faith in politicians. It's a state of being, it's a feeling, but it's something that you must follow and that you do follow because you have faith. But on the spiritual side, it says strong belief in God or in the doctrines of a religion based on a spiritual apprehension rather than proof. Meaning, it's something. Faith is something that we know is we can't see, and they put the word apprehension rather than proof. So it's not apparent, but to you, it's there.
It's there.
Yeah, you
Like air.
Like air, exactly. It's there. So therefore, whether you feel good about yourself, bad about yourself, I don't think that an emotion behind it, like you have to be down to have faith. It's a mindset.
Like breathing. We come so accustomed to breathing that it's natural.
Right.
But imagine if it wasn't.
Right.
We
Right.
gain
if
faith.
If it weren't involuntary.
We got faith in it.
God made it
'Cause you
to the
don't have
point
to
where you don't
breathe.
have to concentrate. Who don't?
You don't have to.
Listen, y'all.
No, you don't.
Y'all listen. You must inhale and exhale.
Yes, but you
Don't
know,
y'all walk around here making bubbles.
I mean, you got zombies walking around here that's breathing, so you really don't have to.
Now we on the because I want
It's
to.
my-
I'm just saying.
What's in that green?
It really takes an experience with God to initiate the faith to know to discern it.
So now with
You talking about discerning it?
discerning
To know
faith.
the difference between, faith.
Now, when you say the difference between faith, you know there's multiple different types of faith.
Yeah, like
You
there's
know,
different aspects.
Yeah.
Right.
Now faith.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Baha faith.
right. So
Yeah.
you even have demonic faith.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's what you believe.
I knew
It's
that
what
first.
right. So I think even explaining all of this and how we need to have faith and how faith is really, intuitive to our life, we really have to put out there that there's different types of faith.
There's different types.
Right.
There's different
Yeah,
type
right.
because you can
Right.
where everyone thinking that one faith because it's always been preached on that one faith.
That one faith.
That one faith.
And that's a problem.
That's a problem.
And that's why I say it's a feeling, because psychologically, there are people, once they're on medicine, they believe they can fly. And they believe it so much they will jump. That's faith.
That's faith. Right.
That's a psychological. So sometimes what you believe, even if it's just for a moment, or, everybody that's married, I have faith that they'll be honest and da-da-da-da.
Right.
And that's a belief.
yeah.
And walking in it is a feeling.
Yeah.
You can go numb.
You can, yes, sir.
Yes, you can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can.
So in saying
You can.
that-
yes.
It's really bad when you work on just your feelings and no faith.
And no faith.
To hold you up.
right.
With me, I don't
right.
have feeling when it comes to faith.
You don't have feelings?
I don't have a feeling when it comes to faith because I don't. It's like with me, faith is like I'm on autopilot.
Okay.
I don't feel it. I don't feel. I'm trusting. To me, when I come to trusting, I don't feel.
Okay.
See, to me, trust and everything you just said, trust, confidence, love, that's your feeling. But what you're doing is your trust, love, and confidence is based on your faith and not based on you being in your feelings
In my flesh.
Yeah,
I don't-
exactly.
I don't.
There are
to me,
people who think they're better than others because they look better, they making some money, so
Right.
they have trust, but
Right.
no faith.
Right.
There's a difference.
Now, when you move like that, right? Where you don't have any feelings in your faith, where you just kind of, you're moving.
It's like a sensor pop. And I'm moving.
So how would you categorize your way of life, if you have feeling on one end and then you have faith on the other
Well,
end?
you
Because you have a barometer. Some people use their feelings as a barometer. You understand?
What's a perimeter? I don't know what that is.
It's pretty much direct and like
A perimeter or perimeter?
Perimeter.
Perimeter. Okay.
Yeah.
Most people say barometer.
Okay.
But I don't like correcting
Hey, I'm learning.
when their mic is on. I would have said it wrong. They would have shut my mic off.
You can say barometer. I just said a perimeter.
I didn't know either.
Oh,
Okay, barometer, whatever. I'm trying to get some wisdom.
But they use that to navigate their life, though. You know what I'm saying? Because now, with their feelings, and they don't understand. They trust their feelings more than they trust, having faith, right?
Right.
So,
And that's why I can't trust my feelings.
well, you're not
can't.
supposed to trust your feelings,
Right. So because I can't, I try to, as much as possible, to listen to God to let me know what to do in situations, especially in a lot of situations. Like this year, I'm learning to move like that.
So now, when you say you're learning to listen to God, right? Because I know a lot of people that's listening, they struggle with, what to listen to and who to listen for. Because now you can listen to your feelings.
Great example. Last Sunday, in my feelings, I was wanting to go see Win, and when y'all went to see Win,
Right.
But by faith, I went to see my wife get baptized.
Right.
So that's how I differentiate.
Okay.
Because that would have had me in my feelings, like in the situation. I could have been in my feelings in that, but I couldn't because by faith, I have to, by being the head of my house, I have to do that for my wife.
Right.
You're
That's
exactly right.
faith.
You're exactly right.
That's how I'm saying,
Yes.
to differentiate.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I was a wrong type of person, even if you explained it to me, I would have been in my
Feelings, right.
Exactly.
Right.
But
You see
because
what
of
I'm
my faith, what did I say when you did? Oh, that's what you supposed to be.
Just what you exactly.
Exactly.
But a lot of people make that mistake without even knowing the actual
they in their
reason.
feelings.
They in their
Right.
feelings,
Right.
And that's how you become hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Based on, and you're not supposed to lead with your feelings.
Right.
No.
Right. Because see, I had mentioned about going right before. I had already mentioned to Steve about going, how I want to go. But out of the blue, that Saturday was when I met that man like face to face after he got back from Brazil. And then it was like, yo. And then he brought up about baptism. And I'm like, yo. So it's like, this is an opportunity that we've been waiting for.
Right.
But I'm like, dang, I'm hurt because this is something else that I was
Right.
planning to do. But
right,
God is
right.
showing me,
But the faith, you got to
by
move.
faith, you got to move on
So
this.
I still
Yes.
think that faith will make you change what your feelings are, or what you are going to do. I think it's a direction, like he said, barometer. A barometer measures something.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It measures pressure,
Okay.
Yes.
barometric pressure.
Right.
But there's a
So what's more important, God's barometer or man's barometer?
Oh. Well, it says faith is the substance
right.
of things hoped for.
Hope for.
The evidence
Evidence.
of things.
Not seen.
Wait. So a barometer measures things that
Right.
in the air that you can't see.
You can't see.
Well, I
You
went back
gotta
to
see-
made sure.
You gotta say it.
When I'm gonna sneak something on you, I get real quiet.
Oh,
So
we
the
talking now.
barometer,
We talking.
It measures pressure
Yes.
in the air that you can't see.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
give you an example because I studied really how quick I studied.
Come on with it.
If you had a cabinet halfway open right there,
Right.
then you open this door and shut it real quick. That
Right.
cabinet was shut.
Yes, yes.
Because of the shift in the
barometer.
Yeah. In the atmosphere. So it literally causes a barometric pressure.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes
do it again.
God,
Do it again.
Yes.
Yes. Y'all see how I move? Yeah. But the chair kept me in. but really, when
was a mercy
God's
seat.
faith is in you,
Right.
literally the things that you were going to do,
Right.
He'll shift it.
Yes.
He will shift it for you. And you got to have faith when you go.
When you
That's
go.
it.
Yes.
That's it.
Now, you shouldn't be in your. If you follow something by faith,
Yeah.
and it don't turn out or look like you need it, you still need not be in your field.
Wow. Say that.
I done made some
That's
moves.
why I said.
And it looked like somebody messed up my money.
Yeah.
You know how we are about our money.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Then
right.
you said, you know what? Let me shut up because somebody was probably blessed.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
So this ain't got to do with my money. So I'm gonna go by faith, and that's that pressure.
That's right.
Man.
Yeah. Sometimes if you in your house and someone open the door, it's something in your house that will close or
Close it. Yep.
Yeah, because the air always does a particular circulation, and when you
close the
break
door.
it,
Yes.
and
And see
react
that
somewhere else.
Right,
Yep.
right. And
Oh, y'all learning today.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I know I am. Barometer.
Barometric pressure.
Barometric.
But the reason
And volumetric pressure is where the volume in the air changes and it makes doors go. Yeah.
When I eat oxtails, I get barometric pressure in my stomach.
we not going back to this toilet. We not going back to it. We not finna do this.
I was did I use the right sentence?
No.
I did. I tried.
No.
Never give up.
Number one, none of them out there believe you even eat oxtails.
You better.
As soon as you said
Steve,
oxtails,
Steve, I got
believe
pictures in my phone.
everybody-
I'll show you. My
I got pictures in my phone doing sit-ups.
Caribbean.
But going back, I don't want to see them.
Now listen, with the pressure that's in
Yes.
the air. Now a lot of times that can like we said it's a barometer for feelings, but there's also a barometer for faith.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Where
It's a measurement.
Now what
Right.
stand out to me, even with the evidence of things not seen, you understand? Now we was dealing with evidence.
Oh, yes.
You understand?
It's
So
evidence.
Right.
that's how can you actually explain the evidence that's not seen? When you have the pressure, you can't even explain the pressure
right.
in the air
right.
that'll shift something
Right.
that you can't see. That's why
Right.
something, even with God working in the atmosphere and God working on your behalf
Right.
and God and trusting God,
Right.
God does things that you can't see.
Right. Right.
You understand?
Right.
And He maneuver things and move things and shift things.
Right.
And that's why it's all when you pray to God.
Yeah.
And when you lift up an
Yeah.
actual prayer,
Yeah.
you can't see.
I like what you said first. You changed it. Yeah, you changed it.
What I
So I had to go
changed?
back and edit it. You said when you give up.
Yeah.
And then you said no. No, you said it right. When you give up.
Right.
But when that prayer comes,
When the prayer comes,
you put it in the atmosphere. You can't
sure
see the
do.
prayer.
That's
you
right.
can't see it.
You can't
now,
see
now
it.
your blessings are winding around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then sometimes, like I said, I could be in the house,
Uh-huh.
and someone can open the door,
Right.
and something else will shift. Something else will make a noise. A cabinet will make a noise. So you can tell what's in the air.
Right.
Wow.
But my thing is this: when we say feelings,
Yeah.
going back to people saying, you and your feelings. Whenever you express yourself, whether you're right, wrong, or indifferent, why do people say you're in your feelings when you're expressing yourself? And why does the truth coming straight out of your mouth? Why is that called petty?
But
Did y'all see? I want to know.
listen, I and I try to make sense of that too as well, because now because it always comes out petty, but it's actual your truth.
The Bible says.
I literally
The Bible
get
says.
called that so many times.
The Bible says, in these days, that the truth will be a lie, and a lie will be the truth. With that being said, petty is the new gaslit. Oh, you tell the truth. Well, I got to reverse the truth. I got to turn you out to be the wrong, the liar, not the truth. I got to do that, and that's what it is.
Does it hurt people? Does the truth hurt?
Did the truth hurt?
I
the
know
devil?
the truth. I know the truth. You always hear people say the truth hurts. Mm-hmm. But when you ask a person a question, and I'm thinking by faith maybe that you want an honest answer. So when I give an honest answer,
Right.
I'm being petty. Wow.
Maybe it's the tone. I don't know. Maybe it's how you said it, or maybe it's
Wow.
because no. My thing is,
even if it's text.
but see, my thing is, even if you say it however you need to say it,
Yeah.
if that person is in their feelings, that's how they're gonna receive
There you
it.
go.
Right.
See, gaslighting. They already in
understand?
their
Right.
feelings.
See,
So it's not that
when you
you
say
and your-
gaslight. I'm 57. I don't know what that
Gaslight
means.
means I'm gonna make you look like the wrong one, but I'm the wrong one. It's manipulation. It's
Okay.
the new. It's
You
the new
gonna turn it
manipulation.
around.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
turn it around.
Oh,
Yeah. Either verbally or psychologically.
turn it around. Turn it around. Gaslight.
Gaslighting.
No, I can't catch that one. I don't think I'll put that on a t-shirt.
Because there's already a fire there, and all you doing is putting gas on it. So when you gaslight something, what happened when you throw
Make
gas
it
on the
bigger.
fire?
You make it
And
bigger.
it's really not even that big of a situation.
A
Like you
mountain
said, why
out of
are
a
people gonna trip on the
molehill.
truth?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not that big
you're
of a
right,
situation.
you're
It's
you're
gaslighting.
Right.
You trying to make the fire bigger, and I'm the fire. You trying to make me bigger out than what I am.
Right.
I'm just giving you the truth.
Right. Yeah, that's what I get.
Yeah,
So sometimes it makes me say, do I answer people or talk to people to make them go and get in their feelings?
Make them get in their feelings. They already in their feelings.
We all do
Sometimes
that.
I have to pay attention to the question.
But see, but then
We
also
all-
it's a maturity thing too.
yeah,
It's a maturity thing because then now
But age ain't got nothing to do with maturity.
No.
Right.
Oh no.
right,
no.
right.
Age
Because I'm
ain't got
about to
nothing.
go back to why and what questions churches are asking. But go ahead. If it's a maturity,
that's right.
I'm gonna see. Go ahead.
But
Is
it's-
age? Is it maturity?
No.
Is in their feelings. So let me ask you this right here. After the comedy show, you saw the age group of the people that were there.
Right.
They were between 55 all the way up into 80.
Yeah.
They laughed, they got in the car, and they went home. So therefore, they're a church folk
Yeah.
that say, how come you don't do this every Sunday for churches for free? And I said,
Now what you said?
how come y'all don't have church every Sunday for free? Was I gaslighting?
No,
Was
you
that-
wasn't. That's the
That's
truth.
not gaslighting.
Oh,
They was
okay.
gaslighting you.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
reversed it.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
No, let me ask this. Now check this out.
I'm being very serious
No,
because
how did the conversation
it messed me
like-
up
like-
all of Monday.
Right before that, what
see
did
what
they
I'm
say?
saying?
Yes, I can see how it
Right.
did.
And
I
I'm
can see how it
saying-
did though.
I'm saying, wait a minute.
Why did they
if
ask
y'all
that?
knew what it really took
Right.
to put that on
Put
and
it
sell
on.
my own. I don't even do what we did.
Right.
I
Yes.
never do it. I never rent out a place. I never make our own tickets. I never do
Yes,
that.
yes. See.
And the one time I do it, church folk,
Yeah.
I'm doing it because, and I kept saying it during the program, man. We don't get to see you guys.
Right.
We want to do something for you. You for $15.
$15. Yeah.
You spend that at the
Yo,
grocery store.
Listen.
Easy.
Any other place you want to see me, I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But other people pay $48 per person,
Yeah.
and I'm saying this is come see us.
Yeah.
Let's have some good time.
Right.
And then everyone is seeing the crowd and the laughter and say, why don't you need to do this every Sunday and just go from church to church? Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Wow, for free. For free. Yeah. I now that was I don't agree with that one. I don't agree with that one.
Me
No,
either.
No. I don't agree with that. Yeah, that's
So
and and my thing is even with and see they can't be mature in the faith. You know what I'm saying? They can't be mature in the faith with something like that because then now if they see where you are and they see how you're approaching this.
Right.
First of all, you would ultimately want to be a blessing to somebody.
right.
I'm gonna start calling you Thomas
Why you gonna start calling him Tommy?
because they did him the same way the disciples
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
They went to
Yeah.
the doggone thing just so they
Yeah.
could sit and criticize.
Yeah. And the problem is these are people that come to all of them.
Why did you, exactly? Yes.
They come to all of it.
Wow.
And criticize.
And I say that because
Wow.
when you said feelings, it was so hilarious because I was like, wow, just Monday, I was in my feelings.
Wow.
Because I'm saying, come on, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not how we do this. And certain questions I shouldn't have to
Yeah.
answer.
Because then now, why? What is the actual agenda and motive now?
Yeah.
That would play in my
so
mind.
if I start doing it, and you know that other people pay $15 to come see it, so if I come to your church
Yeah.
and I get on stage and I do the same thing, so you're gonna let all them coming in free. You're not gonna take up an offering. They're gonna get to leave.
Yeah.
You just gonna host it.
Wow.
Just think I'm crazy. I've been around long enough. I know.
Yeah, that's.
Let me ask you this: Do you declare when you do the comedy? Do you separate it sometime, like as far as like it's ministry? Like if you do like the things for the
It's all
churches?
ministry.
It's all ministry.
I always say I educate and entertain. So it's all ministry.
Well, I tell people like this: you can't judge people for one,
Yeah.
and you don't know.
Oh,
what
I didn't
God
feel
done
judged.
No, I mean,
I felt pimped.
But that's what people do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they
I felt
deliberately
pimped.
went just to criticize.
Yeah,
Why you
yeah.
gonna ask these questions at the end?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah.
laugh?
Oh, they had a ball.
Man, listen, everybody laughed, and I mean,
They had a ball.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So
that wasn't the question. The question is, at first it comes off, and I'm not being off topic. It comes off as, man, more people need to see this.
yeah.
But maybe they would come and see this
If it was cheaper.
If it was free.
If it was free, yeah.
You can't get no cheaper than
Than free.
$15.
So you
knowing that somebody got to rent. You weren't in my house. You had to rent the building.
right.
Yeah.
So that's you got to pay for that.
You got to pay for that. You got to pay for the time. You got to pay for the people that's doing X, Y, and Z. You got to pay for the D. You.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you got to pay for all that. So they want you to pay it and entertain them. God told about it. That's pimping. Yeah, that's pimping. You,
Right.
that's
got me
pimping.
on a halter top telling jokes.
But you know what? But see, that's
He looking for a bucket.
off the top selling jokes. Ooh,
I'm not going there. I'm not doing it.
Now I'm in my feelings.
Now you did it.
Because you don't have faith that I look good in the halter top.
Oh my goodness.
How much time we
I'm
got?
light skinned, so I guess you can tell I was blushing.
Oh my goodness! But listen, I really, when questions like that, and I, back to the maturity, part of it, because a lot of people get in their feelings or get in or become petty. Now there's some people, like I call my wife petty. She's petty, but at the same time, I have to differentiate her truth and the actual truth.
Oh,
You
see,
know what I'm
I think I am petty, but I think that's the humorous side of me. But I also think I'm what young people call petty because I'm going to give you an answer, and sometimes I need to pause before I give an answer. Not that it's wrong. It's like you just said. It may be because I answer so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You like his dress?
right.
No.
No.
Well, darn.
Right.
You didn't even think about it.
You want to think about it?
You was thinking that before I asked.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, when you walked in the door, that's what you was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah. It's always something. There's always something.
Yeah. So I let's get into this part that made me study. When I think of faith, I think of I will do this different thing, even though it doesn't make logical or analytical sense to me. See, I'm a large analytical person. So there are some things I've done in my life that didn't make any logical sense.
Yeah.
Right.
But because it was faith-based,
Right.
it worked.
Yeah.
But here's what makes me human.
Okay.
When I see that it didn't work out as I logically or analytically see it, I got in my spiritual feelings. I have. I got in my feelings. Not that I got mad at God,
Right. Right.
but you know, when you're being analytical and logical, you put a time limit on stuff.
Right.
So, you know, God done did it for me now, but he ain't do it then. But I got in my feelings.
Yeah.
But I stayed faithful.
Right.
Yeah.
But I didn't stay earnest.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen. Sometimes peanut butter and jelly sandwich is fine, but put some bacon in it. That's that earnest.
Ooh, Jesus.
But why have, offending become so dramatic and such a criminal act?
That's what
condition?
I really need to learn that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I need to really learn that in the field that I am, that the people that I'm around.
Because that's
So
what
many, you said it last week. People are so sensitive.
But you can't stop. Have your freedom. That's your speech, man.
Yeah. It makes it to the point where I don't want anybody to ask me a question, or I don't want to notice something. And
But-
then by faith, God saying, go speak to someone.
right, because you could be so far in your feelings you can't see your way out.
Amen.
And I could be so far in my feelings that I'm not using the faith.
Faith.
And
exactly.
be so far in the faith that you wouldn't see when to use your flesh, like what we talking about last
Yeah.
week. Grace.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The balanced out.
Yeah,
That's why you have to be balanced.
That's what made me say faith can't be an emotion, like you were saying.
Right.
But it will make you
Right.
It will make you go a direction that you never would go to because logically it don't make sense, or
Right.
because you ain't see nobody else go through it.
Right.
So I know I've done that. And we, using Sunday as an example, we stepped out on faith and it was successful.
Come on.
And even if it wasn't, I wonder if that conversation would have come up.
Would have
Come
come
on,
up.
see?
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, by faith this happened, but by flesh and by feelings this happened. So was this a good day? You get what I'm saying?
Right, no,
Yeah.
We won.
Understood.
We won, but barely. Was it a good win?
Right.
That's the question.
That was a win. It was a win. It was a big win.
It was a.
That's a good one. That was a good one. That was definitely good.
He got new twists. Shea butter.
Yeah.
But it really makes me wonder, man, because it when I say in my feelings, I don't know what really in my feelings is, and it's definitely not. I got mad,
Right.
but
right.
I don't, because it's the new term and petty and all that. What is in my feelings? When a man is in his feelings, is it just like when a woman's in her feelings?
I think there's a different levels.
Yeah.
of that. Yeah,
Okay,
I think there's different
I was
levels.
Both of these young people went, oh
No, because I'm not. If I'm in my feelings, I'm not like how my wife is in her feelings.
Okay, but when
I'm-
you're in your
I'm-
feelings, are you mad or you think?
See, I've heard it from, if my voice done got loud, after my voice done got loud, and my wife like, well, you the one who got in your feelings. Then I've heard it when I just be, babe, you look, I gotta tell you this deep, and then she like, dog, you said that, and you was in your feelings. So I'm like, yo, what really does determine me being in my feelings? But I think it's what you said a minute ago.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes being honest, or it's someone else's response to you, because who says to someone else you're in your feelings? Every day, all day, no matter what you're doing, you're going through different moods and changes.
Yes.
Oops, I got to go to the bathroom. Oops, da 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 da. So you have different feelings all day. Oh,
Right.
I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. That's a
Right.
feeling. Or
It is.
it's lunchtime. I'm hungry. That's a feeling.
Yeah.
So what is in your feelings? It really sounds like what they're saying is you are expressing yourself in a way I'm not ready to deal
To
with.
receive it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't. So I get that.
You see the gaslighting?
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yes.
In the underground.
In the underground.
But going back to faith,
Right.
that means if people are judging your feelings all the time,
Right.
they will never notice your faith.
They would never notice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Say
yes.
never. So-
yes.
So
yes.
no matter what I say,
No matter what you say, that's
or
right.
how I say it,
Yes.
you won't
Hey.
know that it's by faith.
By faith.
I had a conversation with a brother the night before last. I'm not gonna say his name because it's not my place to do that. But he lost a friend, and he was having a situation of not knowing whether his friend went to heaven or not.
Wow.
Had been in church with the
Wow.
brother, come up with the
Wow.
brother, experienced God with the brother, but the brother just wouldn't follow the calling, and he passed. And he said, "Bro, I don't know what to do." And the Lord said, "Do you remember the times that you was chasing God?" This is what I was telling him. What the Lord had me tell him. Do you remember the times that you was chasing me, and it didn't look like it? You knew in your private time and even in your silent time and even in public that you was chasing me, but everybody else was calling you a failure or didn't know that you was chasing me because it didn't look like it.
See?
Wow. Wow.
Now, see
Wow.
that?
Wow.
And he said, "You right." I said, "So stop
Yeah.
letting the devil put doubt in your mind about your brother because you've been there, so know that he's been there."
He been there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. That's good.
You just caramelize what I say all the time. If I don't look the part that will make you turn away from God, stop looking at me.
Right.
Because I don't know how to look.
That's right.
I don't do that. God bless you.
God bless.
That's not me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there are people that will say he need to either preach or do comedy or sing, but you can't be you can't be doing all that because you're giving mixed messages.
Okay. Then look,
Oh,
Matthew.
dude.
What about Matthew? What was Matthew?
Yeah.
What in the world?
Oh man, there are people that will say you dress hip hop, so how you gonna preach to somebody?
Yeah, you right.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Them, I call them immature.
How you gonna have a preacher with tattoos on their arm? You don't
They
look
must
it.
ain't read the same Bible I read.
Bruh.
And people are visual
I'm from an
these
old
days.
school. I'm
Right.
from an old school.
And people are definitely visual these days.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
absolutely.
Wow.
Oh
That's,
yeah.
And you know
Yeah.
what? And you know what?
That's where this whole feelings thing.
yeah, that's where the whole feelings thing
So
come in. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's I think even in this topic right here, you know, it really puts you in a mindset of self-analyzation, you know, where you have to self-analyze.
I still
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And figure out who you actually are.
Come on
That's
now.
right.
And
That's
once
right.
you figure out who you actually are, then walk in it.
Yes.
Now
yes.
you gotta have faith behind you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Knowing that you're covered in the blood.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Not just faith that you.
Right.
I know I'm covered in the blood because
That's
I know
right.
he died.
That's right.
And he's coming back.
That's right.
So I know I'm covered in the blood. I know I have a comforter.
Yes.
But I also know because he left examples in his word that I have faith.
That's right. That's right.
Believe me, they are separate. They're in separate components. But I also know that there's a window in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
With,
Yeah.
with carnal mind,
Yes.
flesh,
Yes.
mistakes,
Yes.
things I've grew up to see,
Yeah.
things I won't throw away. There's a me in there somewhere.
Yes. Yes.
And once I know who that is, I need to stop worrying about what someone says or how they say it
Right.
back to me. But I do know I have to be careful because who I represent.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right. That's
Now,
right.
I'm not going to get in my feelings because I know people. I know a whole lot of people who have titles.
Right.
And if you don't call them bishop, if you don't call them elder, if you don't call them evangelist, every time you say their name, they get in their feelings.
Right.
But that ain't got nothing to do with my faith, whether or not I call you by your title.
That's right.
I know I'm telling the truth right there.
You know what? I have a problem with that.
Oh yeah, I've been to the point where, hey Doc, you call him bishop. I've been cussed out.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
I'm talking for real.
Wow.
What?
Even on a golf course, you better call them so and so. You better call them so and so. Now that's a barometer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all measuring stuff at the wrong time and the wrong place. This open air barometer only measures things that's inside.
That's
why
right.
you know
Yes.
cubic. That's air trapped within. outside here, I should be able to call you by your name, shake your hand, and this, that. Even though I respect your title.
Right.
But don't get in your feelings and talk to me like I'm yelling at y'all like I remember now. Like, I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like it either.
I will respect people's mom.
Right.
Hello, Miss So-and-so. Hello, Miss So-and-so. But if I accidentally say, hello, Karen, I'm not disrespecting Karen's
Right.
kids.
Right.
Nor her age.
Right.
You know, in my thing, and this is just my personal preference on that particular thing, because you know they get in their feelings when you don't call them a title or whatever, or subject them to a lot,
Right.
because then now that eliminates my faith in the in them.
Yeah.
That eliminates
Right.
my faith in them to perform whatever God
Or
would
to
have
walk-
to
or
walk
walk behind.
to walk
Right.
behind.
Right.
That
right.
eliminates,
But it doesn't eliminate our faith.
our
Right.
faith.
Even though we're in our feelings, it don't
Yes.
eliminate our
the
faith.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I think we just told ourselves
Yes,
something.
yes.
That's good.
Because
But it does bother me.
It bothers. It should, and it really bothers. I'm getting chills. Listen,
Right,
because
right,
it
right.
bothers me because these are the people that's preaching from the same Bible that we actually teach
Right.
from.
Exactly.
And
Right.
to know that they preached or read across the word pride. You know,
Right.
pride
Right.
comes before a fall.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So
Right.
these,
Right.
so you're not. You can't be surprised if you do fall or do
Right.
fail
Right. Right.
or
Right.
don't if it don't work out because of that one little thing that you cannot let go
Right.
because you want to be called a certain thing.
Right.
You
Right.
understand?
Right.
And that's a problem in the kingdom. That's a problem in the churches. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to be called servant.
Come on now.
Why? Why? Let me tell you.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with serving.
Let me tell you something.
The
I
servant
would
can't-
rather serve.
Serve. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
That's
Let
right.
me serve, please.
That's it. That's
Let me
it.
give me an assignment to serve.
I want to serve.
I
but
gotta serve.
The topic is good enough for me. I want to serve, but he said works won't get you into heaven.
Right.
But he did say by faith alone. So by the experience, we learn our faith through experiences. Somebody out there that complained. Speaking to you,
Yeah,
I was once
yeah,
that person.
yeah.
Stop complaining, because you might be stopping your opportunities to get into heaven by complaining about the opportunities that God has given you, because he's wanting to see if you are really going to initiate enough faith, because that faith, that mustard seed, by the time you leave this earth, should be an avocado so that you can get into heaven.
Right,
That's your
right,
key to getting
right,
into
right.
heaven.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I can see that.
See, I
Yeah.
want to serve because to me, you get many titles. See, I got many titles.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm getting talked about because I have many titles.
Got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I understand that.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I know I'm doing right.
That's right.
Because the more I'm doing,
Right.
the more I'm talked about.
Wow.
And the
There
more
you
I'm
go.
talking about, I'm only talking about it now because we're here in the underground. But
Yes.
other than that, you don't hear me talk about it because it don't bother me.
Yes, yes.
It does not. That made me get in my feelings that Monday because I said, "Wow, you're bold
Right.
to tell me to do what I'm blessed financially,
Mhm.
and we bless others.
Right.
You telling me don't bless others?
Wow.
Don't follow the means to bless others.
Right.
You just told me to do that.
Wow.
Go do what I do free,
Right.
and you go do yours, and you on salary at the church. They pay your insurance.
Oh.
That.
Oh boy.
But that faith supposed to be the insurance.
Right. I mean, what if they ask us, a church, every Sunday to go to theirs and sit and have the underground? Bring your equipment. Set up your equipment. Don't say how much time it take. Just do it for an hour.
Nah.
And then all of a sudden they get 300 or 400 people in there. And we having a great discussion. And then someone says, you know what, we need to bless the house. And they take up an offering. But then we got to come back again free.
Yeah, come back again free. Yeah,
That's pimping.
That's pimping, ain't it? Pimping.
Halter top. Looking like Lizzo.
Looking like Lizzo.
I was gonna say, it's about, I picture CeeLo Green, but whoa. like that guy. You put a coat. You had to put a coat over it. You put a coat over the whole top and
I'm in my feelings now. I like CeeLo Green.
Yeah,
Me too.
I like.
I can't look at him no more now. After you done said that.
But listen, this topic has really taught me, a lot with, feelings and faith, and there is a separation, because also on the other side of this, a lot of people feel that they can't do things or can't perform things or can't move forward, but it's going to take the faith for them to push forward and to move out, because sometimes they be so round up and their feelings are so governed in self-analyzation, and they're really on their own ability. They're focusing on their own ability when we serve a God that can make things the impossible possible. You understand? And that's where the faith moves in, and that's where the faith will see you out of your feelings.
You understand? The sad thing too is people use faith as the last resort.
And you know what? That's true. That's true.
I, me. And now when I run out and I've exhausted all of my avenues,
now you want to have faith.
I want to lay it.
Boy.
At the altar. Leave it there. You've been picking it up and carrying it for years.
Yeah.
But now, faith.
Yeah.
Lay it down.
Yeah.
But do you have to have faith? We put gas in our car and it'll run until the gas is out.
Right.
Should we have the same measure of faith and run on that, or should we, some people, just use the fume of faith?
I want my faith like a Tesla.
Yeah, I don't have a Tesla, so
I don't have one either. But I want my faith like one. I want to be plugged up. I want to be plugged up.
You be linked.
I don't want to rely on man.
Right. So in other words, it never runs out.
Never runs.
It's energy source. But see, I want my faith to be not like gas, but an alternator. I'm here.
Right.
But when you running, you're charging me and I'll charge you. I want my faith to do that.
Yeah. And it's good to always have people around you that actually, can actually rejuvenate your faith and really pour it back into you. Because if you're not careful, your feelings will have you in bondage.
Let me tell you so. You're exactly right.
Your feelings will actually have you in bondage.
And will make you stop doing what God
called you to do.
Yeah. Because you asked me to do it free. I ain't going to do it at all.
That's it. And also, look, even feelings being in bondage will also have you, thinking people are petty and people. That's bondage.
Yeah.
Because then now your feelings and you're always taking your emotional temperature.
Right. Uh-oh. He go from barometer. To thermometer. He gonna get in the car and say, "Oh, look at my, what's it called?
Emotional temperature."
Yeah,
emotional.
We all have it.
We all have it. Yes.
We have it.
We have it.
I got hot. Until I cool down. Oh, he made me hot.
Yes.
But I'm afraid of people who have no faith.
Why?
Because they, to me, have no idea of what they want to do next, or what is next, or why next came.
And that causes collateral damage.
Yeah.
It will.
Ooh.
It really will. Because if all of a sudden you were blessed with a new job, you didn't. It just fell on your lap. Now you're on the new job and you're meeting new people. And because you don't even know why you got the new job and you're meeting these new people, you have no idea whether or not anything wants you, meaning God, any spirit wants you to be a blessing to those people. You just moving. You're, as I say, meandering around.
Right.
You're like the sheep just in the pasture, just your head down, just grazing. You aimlessly moving.
Right.
You have by no faith, by nothing.
Right.
You just move.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
a dangerous position to
And
be
you
in.
mentioned zombies earlier.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
In other words, you're dead, but you just roaming the earth.
Because earthly death is alive but no purpose.
That's a good one, my boy. That's a good one. Yes.
Nope. I don't
Oh,
say
say
that
that.
no
Say that again.
Earthly death is living without purpose.
Oh my goodness.
He took my 74 words and
Yeah.
put them into 9.
Yes, that was good, man.
Oh, glory to God.
Wow.
That's what it is.
It is.
Earthly death is with no purpose.
No
None.
purpose. Why?
None. It's a lot of people out here.
With no purpose.
But they the only
On
ones that can
purpose.
take that. You right.
No purpose, on purpose. Not that they lost everything and now they're hopeless. No purpose, on purpose.
No purpose.
Wow.
What's the need? What's the use? Why?
The person that was telling you had no purpose.
None. They had one,
They had one.
and they also had a motive.
A motive. Yeah.
Yeah, but the devil's a lie.
Amen. In the
I
name of
ain't never
Jesus.
been a fool. I mean, why would you ask a businessman something like that?
Yeah.
That's the worst part about it.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
I just pray for them. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They just pray for them.
I'm in my feelings. I ain't praying for them.
Stop being petty.
How are you gonna say that? I want a petty party.
He said, "Stop being petty."
Y'all done been there. Y'all done been there.
Yes.
Y'all done been
Yes. Yes. We've all.
Can you come sing? You the only one we know that can do this song. Well, it'll be such amount of money. What?
Okay.
For you to sing a song, you just advertise for me. You say I'm the only one.
The only one. That's
This
right.
is what I don't like.
Well, I gotta be free.
That's right.
I can go places. Sometime like really word. I be like, yo, it's whatever God lay on your heart. And I get blessed with sometimes when people give and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. But the thing to get me
Take the
is-
camera off of me.
No, I'm just saying the thing to get me is
No,
because
Go
the thing
ahead.
to get me is people will try to reel you in with it, and like they but well you already know that it's whatever God tell you to do, but then by the time I done what I'm saying got to say where I'm gonna come, but then when I get there I'm finding out that I gotta pay.
Wow.
I don't remember the movie.
no,
but the,
I'm just-
the dude was holding the mic like this, then he beat somebody up with it. Remember, I can't remember.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I started doing contracts.
Yes.
Church
yes,
asked me
yes.
to do so. Hey, we're gonna have something in our fellowship. Oh, okay, I'll come. So because we saw you at the bar and say, okay, I'll come on up. I get there. They said, can you send us a picture so they let them know you coming?
Right.
Yeah. I get there. I see nice flyers, and at the church, it's in Burlington, my first one. $35 to come in there.
Wow. They charged
30.
you
No, they charged everybody
about
else.
$35, but you
And it was packed in there.
Okay, I get what you're saying. That's
But the way
money.
they described it, ever since then, it's been a contract. Are you selling tickets? How many seats is it? How many?
yes.
They pimp-
Yes.
Oh,
That's what I
they
had.
got me.
See,
They got me good. Yeah.
and that's what them other people want to do worse.
Right. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
We've learned a lot, man.
Yeah, we
And,
learned a lot.
we learned a lot. I know, with this topic, it seemed like, we was, different things and, with feelings and faith, and how these two, but however, both can definitely navigate your life,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you,
Right.
both can navigate your life. And I really encourage every believer and every person that really have faith and feelings
Right.
Yeah.
to really do a self-analyzation and really go out there and really move through faith. Learn how to move more through faith.
Right.
And
faith don't have a look, y'all.
no.
A faith is not a holy looking person.
Yes.
A holy acting person.
Yes.
Or a Bible thumper. Faith can be literally, I think every mother, I love women, mothers have a faith in their strength
Yes.
that no matter what happens to their child, a strength will come from nowhere.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
I want to tell all these dirty, dusty church ninjas. Look,
Turn his mic on.
y'all gonna stop letting people think that just because somebody is less holy or
Yes.
the holiness or they. Because they not perfect, that
Right.
God ain't using
Right.
them or
They
no.
don't
I'm
look a
tired of
certain
that because everybody in the Bible was imperfect and everybody in the Bible got used by God.
Right.
So y'all dirty, dusty church ninjas. That's what she is. Talking about, well, you ain't holy enough. You know what? You might not be holy enough.
never say
You got to
ninja.
tell somebody else they ain't holy enough.
Right.
Get on my nerves. I'm
Right.
tired of this.
Right.
I'm tired. You hurt
Right.
yourself.
Right. You hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I'm done being petty.
Yeah.
Okay. We better get up out your face and up out your ear.
I wasn't there when he said it.
But I agree with him. I agree with
Y'all better cut.
He just
it
put
out.
ketchup on it.
Yes,
But
he
I
did.
agree with everything he just said.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yes,
Because
yes.
that's the people that are making people hurt and making people have no faith.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's why everybody's in the feelings.
Everybody's in there.
Yeah.
So we're going to get about your face and about your ear, man.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go ahead and call it right now. Listen, man. Before we get some more pettiness in here.
Yeah. My pettiness runneth over.
My
You press
bad.
the button, it's over yet.
We finna get up out of here.
Earlier when I spilled the Red Bull, that was my pettiness. I spilled some
No,
petty.
what was petty was you was trying to wipe it. It made a nice little bubble and stayed right there. It stayed there. You get a tissue,
It's-
open the bubble, but no,
No, you
he
wanna wipe
spread
it.
it all over. Yes, he don't clean up in the house. I started saying, "Well, will you leave it as a bubble? It ain't going nowhere." I saw you look too. I'm like,
I was trying to be kosher.
well, you should have left it there,
Yeah.
and then put some on top of it, and then it would have been gone.
I got OCD.
You sure do.
He sure do. He showed that. He like, because he was sitting right there.
Right there.
He like,
Yeah. He made something this small go all
the way
over.
in there.
Right.
It made its own barometer.
we going to get up out of here.
That's why we'll talk about the bathroom.
We get out of here. I'm your boy, Selfless the Artist. I'm your brother.
How
I'm
does
your
he
nephew.
wipe?
I'm your cousin. But don't ask. Don't ask. I said don't ask. We got to get out of here, y'all.
Please
we
let's
out of
get out of
time.
here.
We out of time.
I'm trying to get out this chair. But go ahead. I'm selfless to so. I'm your brother. I ain't your mama.
Go ahead.
But I ain't your so-and-so. And I'm Big Win. And I don't care how you wipe. Go ahead. I'm out of here.
What? We out of here.
Press the button.
You know what it
Press
is.
the button.